Good morning from the Disneyland Hotel. It's our second time staying here. The last time we stayed here was like 2019.
2018?
No, it was 19.
Okay.
So we're excited to be back. Now we're heading into the parks. I'm a little tired, so there's not much else I want to say at this time. But
I'm very excited. I'm also tired, but I'm more excited than tired. We're gonna go hit some rides and get some Disney, Genie Plus reservations, and once we've got some stuff under our belt, we're gonna get some coffee.
See you inside.
One of my favorite rides ever. There's Sean in the back. Here we go! Come on! I told you it was wild. I've seen little bobsled run, you know, nothing crazy. Woo! That almost took the camera off. The monorail, and big splash. It's actually kind of wet. How was that, babe? That was the Matterhorn at Disneyland.
Please remain seated.
First ride of the
with
day.
your seatbelt fastened.
So as you may have just seen, we rode Matterhorn, which is really cute and great. In fact, it was so cute and great and rough
so overwhelmed people.
that we completely we left our bottles of water that we just purchased that are completely full for like $25 because, you know, Disney, in the Matterhorn cars, and they are now belong to
They belong to the
the
mountain now.
monster. We didn't forget our camera. That would have been a whole other joke.
I should have, but it's like I was just too excited, and getting out of the trains, it's like kind of a hurried process. Oh well.
Yeah, I completely forgot. But anyway, we had a great ride, and we'll just have to repurchase the water bottles because I am thirsty. But you know, when at Disney, spent that money, I guess. So, and now we have a Genie Plus reservation for Big Thunder Mountain. So that's where we're heading next. Woo! Little mining town. What do you think?
An absolute icon.
So, having ridden the Ferris one so much more recently, it is nice to see the amount of detail in this one.
Yeah.
It's obviously a little bit smaller, but
Yeah. The detail on this one can't be beat. Not even by Ferris's.
I would still say I have to rank them Paris, Anaheim, Tokyo,
Magic
Kingdom, but it's still a really, really good ride.
Yeah.
To the temple we go. Indiana Jones time. This is our first ride, not light landing today. We got to go on for hyperspace, and it's gonna take a little bit. But this is such a good cue when it comes to the merge point being right where the temple starts. That it's one of those rides you don't necessarily have to lightning lane because it doesn't really benefit you that much. But yeah. input for me.
Yeah.
When your only ride open.
Yeah. So they suffered some kind of power outage, so like half of the rides are down. But the train is still open, and we were kind of in the mood for this anyway. So we're gonna give you a video tour of the newest segment of the train, which was added when the train was rerouted to accommodate Galaxy's Edge. Yep.
As we steam past Country Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontiers of look more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty of stars and high beauty.
So we just heard like a huge clap of rolling thunder at Disneyland. Like
everything is mixed because we were in Paris and it was like definitely California weather. Now we're in California and now it's definitely
Orlando
Florida weather. It's like,
and we definitely, yeah.
Like what the hell?
Yeah,
I didn't say the word hell.
See, it's pretty thick over here. But yeah, we just walked out of a shop and we were like, wait a minute, that's thunder. That is rolling thunder that we just heard. Everyone was looking up at the sky. Yeah, so I guess this is our little walk down Main Street. We just finished riding the train, as you saw in the earlier segment. We rode it all the way around to Main Street from the New Orleans station, and now we're slowly making our way to Space Mountain for our Lightning Lane reservation. We're gonna hit lunch at Alien Pizza Planet because that was always a favorite of ours. That was a pass holder spot for us. Yeah. Slice of pizza and a Caesar salad with extra Parmesan cheese. It was our vibe, so looking forward to it. Looking forward to reliving some of our pass holder glory days. Pilot! We detected a Star Destroyer near Jakku.
So we just rode Space Mountain, which is great. Hyperspace form.
It was awesome.
Smooth as ever. The only thing that having ridden the other hyperspace in Paris so much frequently, I kind of forgot how much space there's between scenes on this one, but great nonetheless. Very smooth, very comfortable. Now we are here for the OG Small World.
The line is 35 minutes now, though. It was 15 earlier.
I don't know if I'm feeling like 35 minutes in the sun right now, but it looks good anyway. Bye. We'll go ride something else.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is yet,
Matterhorn,
so we'll catch you. We'll catch you whatever we end up doing next.
Bye. And we are now at Disney's California Adventure.
The almost complete, but mostly complete second gate. We have actually not been to the Adventure Campus open, so we're gonna go check it out first. We have seen more of Paris's than we have seen of Anaheim, so
yeah, the one that's not open.
We're gonna go check that out first. We do have some Lightning Lane reservations for the park. That will be nice. And
oh, thank you. We got them here. yeah, they got them at the main gift shop.
And other than that, I think I want to ride Grizzly.
That would be one to single rider too.
Coaster probably.
We
may be able to get
it's
a
getting very busy, so like at this point, if we want to ride anything, it kind of needs to be single rider.
Or Genie Plus.
or Genie Plus, but like our Genie Plus reservations are tied up right now, so.
Well, we can book the next one in 8 minutes, so not too bad.
I guess that's true.
I'll get the California Adventure. I feel like it's a duty to be
have not seen street and courage like that since we are live on this continent. I am impressed with each and every one of you. You are more than mere recruits. You are now on the path to becoming warrior allies of Wakanda. Yes, everybody together, allies. Come on, have a chance to meet us. Yes?
What did you get?
The channel me there. I can't hear you. The channel me there. I put your back into it. The channel me there.
Drink.
We have seen truth.
I've been enjoying the PIM cocktails.
While watching the Wakanda show, whatever division it is.
It's delightful. It's really lovely. This was such a fun thing they've got going on here.
So we're taking a little midday break. Midday as in like 4 p.m. So sort of midday.
I mean, we're at the Disneyland Hotel, and I just can't tell you how delighted I am with our room. And I just, for all the times we've been here and the times that we will be here, I don't know if we'll ever be at the Disneyland Hotel again. It's such a special thing. So
yeah, we've only ever been here, and now we no longer live in LA. But if we move back, then there's no reason for us to stay there.
We're taking the time to really cherish our time in the hotel. So instead of like trying to push ourselves too hard, we're like, no, let's take a moment, go back to the hotel.
I mean, a moment's gonna be like 30 minutes because we have to change for like our dinner. We're doing Carthage Circle, and then we're doing the World of Color dessert party with the agency. But what we did just ride, first of all, we really like Adventure Campus's constant entertainment.
Adventure Campus area entertainment is really strong because it's like non-stop. There's always something going on. We saw the Spider-Man demonstration, and what I thought was even better was the Wakanda demonstration.
Yeah, the Ally Warriors.
The female, I just thought that was, I was completely captivated for the whole thing. I thought it was great.
So it was good. And then we rode Incredicoaster, running fine.
We like it more.
We like it layout-wise, but still think the theme is not as good.
It's a little hokey, and I still wish they had like painted it and put a little more money on the budget for that ride because it still feels like criminally under budget. But we will always love that ride, and it was a good one for Genie Plus because we got to sit in the front row and ride together, and we got a really cute picture. So.
And then we also rode Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
Marvelous.
Really good ride. We really like it.
The airtime on that is great.
Yeah, we made a good cycle for sure.
I feel like the seat belts on that don't have quite as much of a click threshold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like because the seat belt usually kicks in a little sooner. I feel like on the other towers, this one I felt like I was way out of my seat. Really basking in those negative G's. We got a song that we never had before.
Now we're heading to the hotel, and we'll catch you guys when we come back this evening for some more California Adventure stuff, and we'll probably finish our day at Disneyland, given it's open until midnight. So we'll see you guys in a couple hours.
All right. So we've had a little time in the hotel room. Radiator Springs Racers reopened. So we're gonna try this again. Little wardrobe change. As you can see, Sean is beautifully modeling our LGBTQIA+ Pride.
It's for gay.
Disneyland Paris Pride Spirit jerseys. Because we are members of the Alphabet Mafia. That's how we do. So, hopefully we are going to try to single rider this with some friends of ours, and hopefully we will be on and off in like the next hour. We shall see.
Not sure how much you guys can see, but we are now watching, or we're about to watch Roll the Color. We had dinner at Carthage Circle, which is awesome. We ended up meeting up with the rest of the agency. A bunch of people here. That's Shalissa. You can't even see her because it's dark, but that's okay. So I'll probably film a little bit of that, and we'll see you guys later. So this is what comes with your little dessert party vibe. I haven't gotten no drinks yet, but there's a little drink menu over here. So if you ever get a chance to do this dessert party, this is what your little dessert platter looks like. Hello, day 2. It's actually already like 5 p.m. almost. Yeah, but we actually had a VIP tour this morning, which is cool because we got to practically go wherever we wanted and then ride without waiting for anything. The only problem was that the majority of the morning was so plagued with downtime that we ended up waiting for 5 attractions that we never got on. So like half the tour was just waiting on stuff that then dumped the queue. So
we didn't waste a lot of time because as soon as something went down, we
did leave, which is nice. But there were some like rides. We actually started riding, and then we were in the Star Destroyer, and we got dumped. But they gave us a couple of extra line lanes, so we're gonna hop to Disneyland and do that, and we'll take you. So against my will,
We just had a zippity-doo dah ride.
I had a zippity-doo at a time. I'm a little wet, but I was request row 6 to minimize the wetness. People in front of us got absolutely nailed.
Oh my gosh.
It was great.
Splash Mountain.
Thanks to having all those extra lighting lanes on the VIP tour because we couldn't get on as many things as planned. We decided to burn one of this because the return times distributing were close to midnight, so we're like, oh, it's too late to go by Splash.
And like, I could have single ridered it, but I was able to convince Sean to ride it with me one more time because there's a good chance that the next time we ride this, it will be Princess and the Frog. So
quite frankly, that was no reason for me. I just did it because I love him, not because I wanted to ride this one more time before it became something else. But anywho, now we also did Rise, which we were kind of expecting for the cannons to work on Rise here because we saw this video. But this like Orlando, the cannons no longer work, which is really a pity. That's like my favorite part of the ride. But that's okay, the ride's still obviously phenomenal.
We have a pause in operation.
Good thing about what we did. And now we are heading towards Autopia. We have a good amount of rides since I think the only thing we're missing is like Autopia, and we're missing Indiana Jones
at 9 o'clock.
So we're doing pretty good, and I think we're even gonna hit Star Tours today, so we get like literally every single ride here, and then we have to hit
we're gonna do Snow White
and Enchanted Wish, and then we'll do a couple re-rides. So we're doing pretty good, especially for today alone, but overall for the 2 days we're doing really good. So next,
I would still say that the overarching theme of like consistent and intermittent downtime of rides is like just a shame, because that's really the only thing holding this place back right now. I feel there's just no reason why rides are so constantly up and down and up and down, and you realize you have to plan your day around that instead of around things that you want to plan your day around.
Yeah, the VIP tour made it clear, because one of those things is like you have access to whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it, and even then we could not really do anything we wanted to do because everything was just down and down and down and down for hours. So, but oh well, we had such a great time on the tour, and we're still having a good day. So we'll round out the collection, I'm sure. Good evening from Autopia. One to last fast pass reservation that we made, because we pretty much lighting lane everything. So how it works is you get the lighting lane every ride once. You can't double do them, but just unlike Max Pass where you could just get the same ride over and over if you want it. Anyway, we're on Autopia.
Which we did want to ride this. Too bad the lightning lane infrastructure for this ride sucks.
Yeah, you have to wait in a regular queue to then split up a lightning lane, but you really only save one switchback.
Because, yeah, if the main queue
was
is
really
backed up, it backs up way past where you would meet for lightning lane.
And
then
we got there about 5 minutes before the lightning lane ended, but then by the time we got to the lightning lane merge point, my barcodes were technically inactive and they disappeared, but I had them open already, so like I didn't have to worry about it, but
it's messy.
it's messy. Anyway, yay, Autopia. This is the second nicest Autopia in the world.
Yeah.
There's only 3 left at this point, I guess. One is Tomorrowland Speedway in Magic Kingdom. Whee! This is like 2017 we launched with Honda.
Yeah.
Maybe a little earlier, 2016.
It's bird.
Matterhorn! This one is cute.
I mean, I love this. The landscaping on this one is
the
awesome.
landscaping and the cast members, and also the people mover truck. Okay, this is the old Fantasyland
so fun.
side.
Yeah, this is where the Fantasyland station used to be, and now it's the little off-road adventure.
So yeah, this actually Autopia used to be a Fantasyland attraction.
And a Tomorrowland.
There were like 2 stations.
2 stations and 2 stations, and now all 4 of them are in Tomorrowland.
Which
since
makes sense
2000.
operationally,
Yeah.
but it's kind of funny because there's definitely parts that would feel very much like Adventureland Autopia, which I guess Discoveryland kind of feels like
Yeah.
that. And there's also like some Tomorrowland Speedway kind of things like over here, where there really isn't too much to it. But overall, it's a really pleasant ride. And again, monorail, which is down as usual, and
rocket rods, people mover, track everywhere.
Woo! A drop, babe, like it first.
Wow.
Woo!
That was pretty good. That's so ow!
Oh, my knee.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Usually you do the driving.
No, I don't. You always drive.
I mean,
Oh.
not. That was a joke.
I always drive in real life. But at theme parks, I'm too tall.
I do love the little scenes on this ride.
Look at this. Little Honda bod.
Honda used to sponsor the Autopia in Hong Kong before they retired it in 2016.
So the fun thing about this one is it's really hard to find the layout. I'll give it credit for that. This layout is mad confusing.
Yeah, even Paris's feels easier
A little more
to
predictable.
understand than this one. This one, it feels like really quite the adventure, like you've really gone somewhere. Just neat.
Well,
It's awkward being here when like neither the monorail nor the submarines are open, and then obviously Rocket Rods is
yeah,
abandoned.
out of the 4 rides, is one operating.
This doesn't feel like the future of transportation like Tomorrowland used to be.
Very American.
This is the past of transportation, where the transportation is
Yay,
derelict.
Discovery Tomorrowland. Okay, we're back. Oh, we're back around the train, so we're gonna stop. See you later.
Okay.
We're broken.
We thought we were done, but now we're stuck.
It won't move anymore.
It's coming.
We actually rolled back down the hill.
Yeah.
And
It's super bizarre. It was literally right after we finished filming.
we're like
is this
really,
normal?
we're dying.
This isn't normal, right?
No,
Like,
this is not
this can't be
event.
normal. Our car broke down. We can't go anywhere.
Is there cast anywhere?
Is somebody gonna help us?
We're like also like in the hardest to do spot.
We were so close. We can't go anywhere.
The future, y'all.
This is the future of transportation, right here.
See the car in the distance at number 1?
Yeah.
That is open.
The white car that's open.
That's our car.
That's ours.
It was very big broken. And now the whole line is closed. That whole side of the...
The cast member was funny. We got rescued. A cast member ran out. She's like, "You break it, you bought it." She tried to manually start us from the side. Didn't work. Popped open the back. Was able to reset it. Got us back to the station. But now they're gonna have to do something different with that car.
And it's bad because now there's a whole line of people that are all waiting to get back to the station.
Yeah.
Because it backed up pretty much like 16 vehicles. So anyway, we're rescued. We're free.
The
Time
longest
for-
Autopia ride ever.
Time for some water. And so we leave Disneyland. It is close to 1 a.m.
Yeah. It's 9 minutes to 1 a.m. We are.
So as far as like the hub goes, the park that isn't like the gift shop at the very front. We were the last people out.
Yeah.
It was kind of interesting because Jolly Holiday is open till 12:30, and we obviously rode a ride at midnight. And so then we went to get some food, which they had grilled cheese, and we had a salad, and we had tomato soup. We brought one salad with us. And then we see security kind of like clearing everyone out, and eventually from all corners of the park, someone from security was coming over, and they were telling people to go home, and we were just sitting there, like eating our salad.
It reminds me
And they're
of,
like, no pressure, but like we are close, and we were like literally the last people there. Until eventually we kind of did feel pressured because there's like a bunch of security guards just kind of standing there watching us eat, and we're like, oh, okay, we'll go.
like,
We'll go now.
No pressure, but yeah.
No pressure, but like there's 12 security guards just here kind of waiting for you to clear out so we can move forward even more until everyone's gone. But it was fun.
reminded me of like crocodiles or gators, I guess. We like
Drift
stand
forward
in front-
slowly.
Yeah, suddenly they all kind of just slowly descend forward on you. Curiosity striking.
But yeah, I guess since we spoke to you last, we just did a whirlwind tour of the park. We rode Space a couple more times. We saw Fantasmic. We had VIP
great,
seating.
A great Fantasmic experience.
We rode Big Thunder again. We rode
That's the last time we did a little check.
Indiana Jones again. We did Splash Mountain.
We saw the Main Street Electrical Parade.
We saw that. We did a lot. We had a good run. So we're tired, but I think overall we ended up riding 25 things, so 25 laps. So, and that includes all the downtime from earlier. So overall good stuff. Now we're on our way to Disneyland Hotel for last night. Tomorrow we're heading to Universal Studios Hollywood. So we'll have a vlog of that as well. But without further ado, anything you want to add to that?
It ended up being a great visit, even though like we didn't ride a whole lot yesterday, and today with the VIP tour, it was just like.
But we did a lot of things we don't usually do, like doing like fancy dinners and then VIP seating, VIP tour, the shows, the parades. It was good.
And the VIP tour ended up still working out because we got so many free fast passes.
For all the inconveniences,
that
yeah.
was supposed to be open. Everything that we wanted to ride, we did ride, and then some. So it was a success.
That's right. And make sure you like, follow, comment, subscribe, everything. And we'll see you guys on the next vlog.
Next time.
Bye.